Hello everybody, welcome back. Hey, we're out in the prairies in rural Alberta, and one of the things we like to make is wheat puff squares. Now, I don't know if you're all familiar with them, but they're an easy treat to make, and I've got my grandson here who's going to give me a hand in the kitchen. Here, come here please, Rocco, you can start stirring. We've already got a third a cup of margarine in here, and we're just going to melt it. We're going to add some peanut butter. We have 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. This isn't the original recipe, but hey, I like peanut butter and everything. So we'll just put it in a little peanut. Rocco, could you stir that, please?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. And we also have to add the syrup. I'll stir. Can you add the syrup? Pour in the syrup, please. That's 1/3 a cup of syrup, any kind. I use golden. You can use honey. You can use maple syrup. Oh, you're doing a great job there. Yeah, we're just going to bring this all to a boil. It's a really super simple recipe, and it's one of my husband's favorites, and he did request this, so we're going to make this for everybody for today. Right, Rocco? Thank you. Let's just scrape that out a little bit. Yes, let's get in there and see what we're doing. All right. All right. Can you stir that a little more again, Rocco? Beautiful. Okay. Well, I might as well get you to put the rest of the ingredients in because this doesn't take long to make. What have we got there?
We got
yeah, just dump it in. It's a half cup of packed brown sugar. Thank you. Oops. That's perfect, Rocco. All right. Yes, just stir it around. We might as well put our cocoa in too. We have a pinch of
It all?
Yeah. We have 2 Yes. 2 tablespoons of cocoa in there. Rocco, you keep stirring. Now we just gotta bring that to a boil. And
You might want to turn it up a bit
we could turn it up a bit to get it
because
to
it'll
boil.
take forever
Yeah,
on
we don't want it
3.
to take too long. Oh, look at that starting to look good, isn't it? Mmm. Chocolate, peanut butter, syrup, some butter.
Is it good just with the spoon like that, or do you need a whisk? Or
No, the spoon
it's
is good,
fine
Rocco.
with the
Yeah,
spoon.
yeah,
Okay.
the spoon is good. Just keep stirring. And we'll wait for it to bubble. We already pre-measured 6 cups of wheat puff in there. That's just plain wheat puff. No sugar added. This is the brand we like because it's easily available in our town here. So
Western family.
Western Family brand. You get a lot of cereal. It's something we used to certainly eat when we were young, and we didn't have a whole bunch of different sugared cereals. So it's a good one, wheat puff, and we also buttered an 8x8 square pan, so that's ready to put our wheat puff and sauce in when we're done. All right, Rocco, keep stirring, dear. All right.
Yeah, it takes a bit.
We got a
It takes some work.
festive atmosphere here. Rocco, look, show them your snowflake pajama and your...
Very cute.
I'm Rocco. I'm Snowflake.
Yeah.
And you're also making borscht, I see.
Oh yes, we got borscht for dinner. Maybe you want to give it a stir while you're there?
I do.
Thank you.
I do want to stir
Yes,
it.
that's all ingredients from our garden. We grew a lot of beets this
I
summer.
could just shove it myself.
Very nice.
And our neighbor gave us beautiful carrots.
Giant carrots.
we got
Would you like
onions.
to see the size of a carrot?
Oh, absolutely. Please show them the size of the carrot. Yes, you only need 1 carrot this size for a pot of soup when it's this size. I've never seen carrots this big. I always have a hard time growing carrots, but
Yeah,
our
not
neighbor
our
next
neighbor.
door, no, he's 100 years old and he knows what he's
He's
doing.
perfected his carrot growing.
Yes, and we have our own garlic, and we got cabbage and onions from the Hutterites.
Lucky us.
Yes, that's the good thing about Alberta. We do have a lot of Hutterite colonies, and Edmonton, of course, has the Strathcona market where you can buy from the Hutterites as well. I think there's also another one on 99th Street. Another market.
Yes.
I
What's that one called? I forgot.
Yeah, but definitely there's a few markets you can go to year round, and you can pick up produce from them. They have great beets, carrots, potatoes, cabbage, onions. We had our own garlic this year, so we were lucky, right, Rocco? You and Grandpa, you guys planted 140, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, you plant in the fall, and yeah, so we got lots of our own garlic. Okay.
Now we're just waiting for this to heat up
Yeah, it
and
just
get to the right
it
texture.
just has to boil. Maybe I'll turn it up. I don't want to burn it. Chocolate
No,
burns
I know
easily,
it
and we don't like the
does.
taste of burnt chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
So
Bountiful Market. That's what it's called.
Bountiful Market.
It came back to me.
in Edmonton.
The Bountiful Market.
Yes, they have. It's a really nice venue there, and there's lots of parking.
Yes,
easy
you
to
don't-
get to.
Not as
Strathcona
busy as Strathcona. It's
Strathcona
a
is-
zoo.
Is busy.
Yeah. And you have to walk far to get from your parking. Well, I guess it's not that far across the street, but in the winter, it's
What do you
nice to
think?
have
Is it
parking
boiling
close
yet?
by.
Not quite. We can let it sit for a minute if you have anything you'd like to say, Bronco.
Hi.
Nice. Why don't you tell them what your favorite thing to do is in the winter?
Stay inside.
That's my favorite winter activity too. Avoiding the cold.
Real.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Smells good. Okay, just a little bit more. Yeah, let's check this out. Oh, it's going.
It's going. This is what takes the longest part
Yes.
of this
Can I
recipe
just check
is
this out for a
Yeah.
minute?
waiting for it to come to a boil.
Let me
Does
just-
it have to come to a boil?
Yeah, it needs to boil for a brief,
few
not a few.
seconds.
Yeah, just bring to a boil.
Okay, I guess just to make sure everything's fully,
So you get it to stick together.
yeah, fully incorporated.
Yeah. Apparently, wheat puff squares originated in Red Deer, Alberta.
Really?
Yes, someone who owned a candy store there invented it, I'm sure, in the 1890s or something
Oh,
like
that's
that, or the early
interesting.
1900s, but
Who knew?
who knew? Yeah.
Canadians love their sweet treats.
They do.
Nanaimo bars, puff wheat squares.
Oh, yeah. And wheat is something that grows easily here, so we gotta think of things we can do with wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Rocco? Do you think our soup needs to be turned down? I'm not sure. Give it a stir there and see how it's looking.
Maybe.
That's gonna
Turn
be
it down.
our 5 o'clock supper.
It's got an hour and a half to do its thing.
Maybe if we don't stir, it'll boil faster.
Sometimes
You know what? I think it's
it's
ready.
good.
Look at it.
It's nice and shiny. Isn't that what they usually
Yeah,
say?
and it's bubbling. Look.
When it's shiny.
I think
and
that's sufficient. Okay.
it's bubbling.
Bubbling.
I see bubbles.
I see bubbling. So now we're just gonna pour it over this. Watch out for that hot burner.
Yes. Thank you.
And then, oops. Gotta work fast because this stuff starts sticking right away.
it
Yeah.
gets sticky. Oh, wheat puff square overboard. It looks delicious already. Anything chocolate is delicious.
Yeah, it is.
Yup.
Mhm.
And this is a relatively inexpensive recipe to put together.
How much was that bag of puff
Doesn't
wheat?
take a lot of ingredients.
How much was it, Grandma?
I think they were on special. I got 2 for $8.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
No.
It's much less expensive than the sugar-filled cereals.
Yeah, and there's no artificial ingredients in that. All it is puff wheat. It's not. It doesn't have all the extra
Fortification.
All the cereals now are so heavily fortified. It's
Crazy.
really hard, and a lot of sugar. This one is completely sugar-free, salt-free.
That's why we added our own.
Yeah. What do you think? Does this look good, guys?
It looks fully incorporated.
Okay. Yummy. You're gonna have the. You wanna look at the bowl, Rocco?
Yeah.
You can lick out the bowl if you want.
That's the best part.
You want me to leave this much for you? Because we don't need to put it all in here. Shall I leave that? You can
Sure.
take this to the...
Is he gonna eat all that?
Sure.
Grandma left a lot. Okay.
You
there
can
you
take
go.
it with you.
Enjoy, dear.
Bye.
Thanks for
your
your
help.
labor.
Yeah. And now, we'll just pat it down. And, yeah,
And then how long does it have to set for?
about
in
an
the-
hour.
Okay. In the fridge or the freezer?
No.
Fridge?
They say just do it on the counter because
Oh,
the texture
just on the
changes
counter.
too much in the fridge. They
Ah.
recommend you actually just keep it on the counter.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't. Good thing I asked.
Yeah. Yeah. The texture is better if you just let it cool at room temperature and leave it at room temperature in a container.
Otherwise, it gets too
It
hard.
gets too
hey?
hard.
Yeah.
Break your little teeth.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm
I
going to
Get out the
maybe
big guns. Flatten it.
squeeze it down with the spatula.
Compress.
Yeah, you
compress.
do want to press it down relatively firm.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's quick.
That should do it. All right.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Come back in an hour and have tea with us. And
There we go.
everybody have a nice cup of tea. And we're going to say goodbye. And we're going to enjoy our soup and Wheat Puff Square. And hope you guys all have a good day. Cheerio for now. Bye.
Bye.